So let me just go through my letters. It's here somewhere. Oh. Right. Salutations, Coulda, Woulda, Shoulda. Knockers McGraw here. Don't know if that's his official name, but we'll roll with it. I'm writing to ask you about the best ways to talk to females. I have only managed it once when my mother was alive. Oh dear. But ever since then, my mouth has remained firmly shut whenever a human of feminine features has asked me a question. That was a mouthful. Why do I do this? My mouth is usually moist and frothy when I talk to my son, but with women, it goes arid and sticky. Please help. I need to pay my gas bill, but I can't because the same lady always answers the phone.
Quite the dilemma.
Yeah, well, so it doesn't seem like it's an anxiety thing. It just seems like I was thinking about this before. It's like a literal sort of bodily reaction to the female form.
Yeah. Who was that from again? Sorry, I didn't.
Knockers McGraw.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, well, I mean, he needs to pay this gas bill because otherwise they're going to be round. I know what that's like.
Mm-hmm. And I think gas is coming up all the time. It could be his smelly socks. Maybe that's something he needs to check out.
Yeah, check the socks. Right. How are we going to handle this then?
Well, I can see you're looking very thoughtfully into the sky, so you must have a thought in there somewhere.
That's what I do when I think. I like to look up because that's where the thoughts come from.
Right, well...
Did you know that?
Yeah. Just tell me what your thought is, mate.
My thought is, convince yourself that there are no women in the world.
Okay, a radical solution. Because there are a lot of women in the world.
Yeah, it's like placeboing yourself so that you won't have this physical reaction because you just won't know that you're talking to women.
Maybe if he just forgets all human life exists.
Yeah.
Because then...
Pretend everyone's robots.
I don't know. It seems like he's really going hard on the feminine features, so if there's like female, robots and stuff, he might find that hard as well. So maybe not robots.
Female robots can be quite enticing. I meant intimidating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know you're not a fan of robots, actually, so that's...
No, I hate
that
them.
advice wouldn't fly here, would it?
No, even on a normal sort of day with me, Barrett Coulda, you would not get me ever supporting a robot idea from them or by them.
I remember one of the first times you came around mine, I have one of those robot Hoover things, that looks like a little hockey puck, and you just picked it up and threw it straight out the window.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening. So what do we suggest here? I think just forget about everyone, or just lock yourself in your house. Then no women will come round.
How are we going to get him to pay the gas bill?
Here's a good idea. One of those, those things you put on the phones and it makes your voice go really funny?
Yeah.
Do that, but the other way around.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You can actually make one with some baking paper and like a tube and a rubber band.
Pringle tube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. So if you get a Pringle tube, some rubber bands, and what was the first thing? Baking foam.
Yeah, like that grease-proof paper stuff.
Right, okay, interesting. So I was always wondering why the chicken was like making low noises when it was, squealing when not an actual live chicken, God, but like, you know what I mean? When you're cooking chicken, it like squeals.
Yeah. It's because it changes its voice, yeah.
Yeah, sweet. I didn't know that. So that's a good idea. That way he can sort of stay in touch with reality to some extent.
Yeah.
You can put that on, and even if a woman does ring up, he can just put that and it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It'll sound like some kind of alien or something.
Yeah. It's funny that he finds aliens less funny, less scary than women, but some people, But yeah, I'm not sure. Like, here's a good question, a good follow-up question. If you looked at a photograph of a woman, would that cause your mouth to shut, or is it just the physical presence of a woman?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Because I'm just kind of thinking, like, how is he going to have like a sort of romantic life? I'm assuming he's straight, because he might be. If he's gay, then he's fine. You know, it'll be honky dory. But if he is straight, then
he's gonna have a tough time.
He will have a tough time in sort of ever. Imagine being attracted to something that you can't talk to.
Then again, it might come across as the kind of stoic, silent type.
I know, but he won't get very far with that, will he?
No. He'll only.
And if she asks him, "Will you marry me?" he doesn't say anything. She'll be pretty upset.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Or will you put out the bins this time, love? And he doesn't say anything, and then she gets.
Well, you can just eat them, can't you? You don't have to say anything.
Oh yeah, he does have legs. Okay. Yeah, that'd be really hard. I don't know if either of them would like a sort of one-way conversational thing. Although he could write things down on paper.
That's true. Unless his hands sweat. But he hasn't said that. That's just speculation on my behalf.
Look, as I think we've talked about knockers. There's lots of different ways you can go about this. So maybe isolate for a bit. You know, just sort of get back into the swing of things. Get used to your new surroundings, then start going out and having a notepad with you, so you can talk to women that way. Because unless that's the case, I mean, there may be also in terms of like your love life. If you are gay, that's fine. We don't have to worry about this. But like if you are straight, just sort of try. I guess that's all I can say.
Or try and be gay.
No. I mean, try and be. Just try and meet women. That's all.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. No.
And also maybe a like slight bit of sort of exposure therapy where you just look at pictures of women and see if it has the same effect.
Oh yeah. The test.
So just load up Google women images and just have a look.
Wikipedia. You'll get sort of a pretty sort of accurate average picture of what a woman will look like. Yeah. So that's good. Is that a problem solved?
That's a problem solved.
Yeah.
Solved.